Welcome back to this week's episode of Have You Ever Wondered? I'm Rich, and this is Mission 1820. So if you're new here, this is a weekly series that answers common biblical questions in 5 minutes or less. So if you like the content, let us know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Now, let's get to this week's question. Have you ever wondered who the two witnesses in Revelation 11 will actually be? Well, since the Bible doesn't really tell us the answer, all we can do is just speculate by using what the scriptures tell us. So let's see what it actually says about two of the front runners, Enoch and Elijah, who, by the way, like I say, are front runners according to many Bible scholars. Well, in Hebrews 9:27, it gives us our first clue when it says, "And just as it is appointed for people to die once, and after this, judgment." Well, we know from the Old Testament that neither Enoch nor Elijah died, and that God took them both up to heaven. Hebrews 11:5 says, "By faith Enoch was taken away, and so he did not experience death." Well, as for Elijah, 2 Kings 2:11 says this, "Then Elijah went up to heaven in the whirlwind." Also, Malachi 4:5 says, "Behold, I am going to send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord." And many verses also point to the supernatural powers that Elijah had while on earth. And these same powers are demonstrated by the two witnesses as told in Revelation 11 during the first half of the tribulation. So that gives us a starting point for Enoch and Elijah being the witnesses. Okay, but hold on, what about Moses? Many scholars feel that because Moses was one of the great early prophets, and that he also appeared at the Transfiguration along with Elijah, which we see in Matthew 17, it gives him some traction to being one of the witnesses. But what else do we have on Moses? Well, in Deuteronomy 34:6, where Moses dies, it says that they buried his body, and to this day, no one knows where his grave is. So could this mean something? Well, how about in Jude 1:9, when it tells us how Michael the archangel was having a dispute with the devil about Moses' body? Maybe these verses point to God protecting Moses' body in some way, so that Moses could return as one of the two witnesses. Something to think about. However, I think the one big thing going against Moses is that he has already died once. Maybe this takes him out of the running? I certainly don't know. But I'm sure if you want to dig deeper into the text, you just might find some more verses that will rule someone in or even rule somebody out. And I definitely encourage you guys in doing that. Well, there you go. Since the Bible doesn't explicitly tell us who the two witnesses will be, well, all we can do is just guess, which is fun. So, what is my guess, you ask? I think it's likely that the two witnesses will be Enoch and Elijah, mainly because they have yet to fulfill Hebrews 9:27. But hey, if you have a different guess, go ahead, put them in the comment sections below so that we can all see who you think they might be. So, thanks for watching, and God bless.